Hello there, you're looking at the January 2017 Sci-Fi blog. Well, I say Sci-Fi blog, but I believe this one is now known as Sci-Fan blog. At least that's what the advanced advertising for this box has been saying about it. So it's going to have in more fantasy-related items as well as sci-fi items. I guess we're just a lot of ready-prepared boxes being waiting there to be used up. And this is a fairly new box design anyway. It came shrink wrap, so I've taken the shrink wrap off, and otherwise it's one of the heaviest boxes that I've received from Sci-Fi Block, so there's going to be some items in there with a lot of weight. So let's have a look at this geeksubscriptionbox.com unboxing and see what's inside. I'm expecting a good range of sci-fi and fantasy items, including perhaps some crockery, some mugs, or something equally heavy. So here we go. Always excited to look inside these, and unusually we've not got the t-shirt at the top. We've got a Game of Thrones item. You may not just see it from your vantage point on the camera, but this is very well, let's say very well wound around the other items, and it's a map there. You can just check out the Game of Thrones icon if it doesn't reflect too badly with the wrap at the top, and this pops out, so it's like a sticker. That bit looks like a sticker with a logo. The map looks like a sticker, and perhaps it's all stickers, or perhaps it's fridge magnets there, because we've got the various ones on the outside. We'll just have to get rid of the crease, not that it matters so much. The various trophies there, so perhaps some kind of game played with those trophies. Oh, there is, if we look at the very top, there is some information. So what I've got is the map of Westeros and map marker magnet set. We'll try saying that. We've had a few drinks. 2 full-size magnet sheets. So, looks an interesting item. They're very heavy for magnets. You can probably see the thickness there. So, interesting start off. Game of Thrones. Very popular and certainly fits the fantasy. But it feels, I imagine, to sci-fi fans as well. And then we'll move on to a t-shirt. Dungeons and Dragons. So this looks really good. Nicely rolled up. Let's, the demo Gorgon. Oh, Gorgons, as in the mythical figure, right? So Dungeons and Dragons is a really nice print, and it's a exclusive design from Wizards, so it's not a Shirt Punch one, it's a Wizards design, who own Dungeons and Dragons now. I remember the bit of Dungeons and Dragons on and off player for many years, so looks like a cool t-shirt. Really like that one. So we're doing well so far. And let's keep going. We've got, I think there might be a pin, so it's a bit more disappointing, but it is Dungeons and Dragons, so it's that very traditional dragon symbol. I remember that from the boxes for the role-playing game, dating back to, I guess, what would be the early 90s there, mid-90s. So nice pin, but I'm afraid pins are just filler items in many ways. Let's move on next to The Hobbit. So we've got 3D playing cards, and you may just be able to make out there's a one of those images that changes when you move it. There's a special name for that I can't remember, but it's 3D playing cards, so these sound quite interesting, very different. Limited edition set with your favourite characters in 3D, made by MGM, based on The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey. So I guess these are slightly older now, but they look really interesting ones, made in the USA, 3D playing cards. So I have no idea quite what 3D playing cards are. I think I will tell you more about those on the review at geeksubscriptionbox.com. We'll move on next to a wallet. I think even I can tell that's Harry Potter there. So an interesting looking wallet. I think there's a tag that's come off, so no doubt find that somewhere else in the box. It's quite a small wallet, so it has a disadvantage to those of us who still have coins, that there's no coin pocket, which is one of these things that keeps coming up in these wallets. So if you're watching this and you're a Geekbox maker or a wallet maker, put some coin pockets in, because some countries we do still have coins, particularly £1 coins, £2 coins rather than notes in the UK. And yeah, there's a bit of advertising for it there. Nothing else too interesting to add, but it's quite a nice wallet as they go. Will appeal to Harry Potter fans. Next we've got, I think, imagine some postcards. Let's turn them over. And NASA postcards. Well, these are really interesting because I've had some good NASA items in boxes, and a bit of a change from, I suppose, some of the more fantasy or the more fiction-related items there. So lots of different posters advertising Jupiter, first exoplanet, Kepler 186f. I think some of these are missions, some of them are planets. There's quite a good variety there. of different types of postcards, but they're the kind of things that I could quite happily have up on a display rather than send them out, and they would look stylish, I imagine. So really interesting there. And we're moving on to a Doctor Who book. So Doctor Who Death Riders, Justin Richards. It's Not All Fun at the Galactic Fair, and it's a Matt Smith one. So there we go. So I think these are the series aimed at young readers, because I recognise the design of these. They're not ones that I've had, although Justin Richards is one of the well-known Doctor Who writers, very good writer, and there's a whole series of them. These are 2009 issues. There's a few of them: Heart of Stone, System Wipe. So yeah, I think you can see they're Dr. Amy and Rory stories, so they feature in that era of the show. But okay, nice enough. We'll get a quick read. They're not ones I really like Doctor Who books, but I haven't gone for these ones because they're aimed at the young audience. But good to have it, and I think we're going to unfortunately finish off with a print there. But nice wizardry type print. No doubt will be an exclusive when we look at the information card. Nice green. That green design works really well. They're cartoony, printed in Canada. No more information to go alongside that one, but let's find out what it is. So it's a pretty good haul actually. But what have we got? We've got some credit for the Nerd Block shop, $10 worth. Here's the tag to go with the wallet. There, buckle down, licensed product, and the Nerd Block magazine Sci-Fi editions. This is brand new, so it's a change from the norm. And interestingly, it still refers it here as Sci-Fi block. So I'm not sure quite where Sci-Fan block is coming from, but it's very different to the normal information cards. So a little magazine. Let's find out what's in here. There, and the first ever issue of the Nerd Block magazine. I wonder if this will be the same in every box, but with different information about the items there, which I'm going to guess the middle page, which won't open. Yes, there we go. Next month's theme in Sci-Fi block is the Hunters. Didn't know they had themes. Well, maybe Sci-Fi block actually counts as a theme. Who knows? Let's try and work that one out. Lots of adverts. So let's look at the items. We've got the Hobbit 3D playing cards. Really interesting ones, those. Game of Thrones map and map marker magnet set. There we have that there for your enjoyment. Got the Harry Potter wallet. Apparently this one is an exclusive. So there we go. Interestingly enough, doesn't carry any of the Sci-Fi block or Nerd Block labelling, but it is an exclusive as well to go alongside that. The NASA postcards, again advertised and exclusive. So where have they gone? There they are, just turned around the wrong way. The D&D pin, which is an exclusive. Nice pins as they go. The assorted books, there's a whole selection of them, presumably any of the one left over from that series. But anyway, it's a nice item to have. I do like getting books. The You Shall Not Reproduce print, which is exclusive, and it's the Hobbits versus the Xenomorph Queen. So interesting combination there. I think I just about make it out now. I get that description to go with it. And finally, the exclusive Demogorgon shirt there. So 8 items in all. I think it's a really good haul for this Sci-Fan block for January 2017. I keep wanting to say 16. It is 17. Hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video. You can check out the full review at geeksubscriptionbox.com. Do leave your comments, and speak to you again with more unboxings soon.